Welcome to today's Equinox Energy Activation Session. In this Equinox Activation Session, we're going to be using some vibrational exercises that are going to attune you specifically to the vibrations of the month of Aries, and specifically this week we're going to look at the vibrations of the Two of Wands, which is the card that most closely corresponds to this 10-day period or so right at the start of the month of Aries. We're also going to be pairing an energy activation session for the element of fire to sort of bring that element into a more empowered state in your vibrational body. And we're also going to be doing some work that is going to directly empower your solar plexus chakra and also your heart chakra a little bit. And the reasons for that have to do with the energetics, again, of the month of fire, of the Two of Wands period, the Aries energy, and also the energy of the corresponding major arcana to that Aries energy that's up at this time of year. And that major arcana key is usually named the Emperor, and his number is 4. So we have a 2 and a 4 theme that you'll see popping up if you know what to look for there, if you've studied more with me as we go through this exercise today. So we're going to begin our work today with a simple energy connection session that will attune you to the vibrations of fire, the vibrations of Aries, and the vibrations connected to that Two of Wands key. So let's start off with a simple fire activation. You might see an image of me holding a mudra shape, and I'll just basically describe that mudra shape to you. If you can sit with an upright spine anywhere you're comfortable and form this gesture with both hands, what the mudra does is it activates and works with specific points on your fingers and on your hands, and these points on your fingers and hands connect to what Chinese medicinal experts would call your meridians, which are lines of energy, pranic energy, life force energy that flow throughout your body. So with this activation, we do a series of things that allow us to empower this vibrational state in our body. And this is going to help us to experience the element and the energies of fire in our life. So once you've got this mudra shape formed, what you're then going to do is you're going to take long, even, deep breaths. You're going to position your palms facing away from you and hold this mudra somewhere between your throat area and your heart area, just a few inches in front of your body, keeping your shoulders relaxed. While you hold this mudra, hear or see or read, or all three, or speak even, these affirmations for activating the element of fire. I dare to be transformed by the flames of passion and creativity. I spark creativity in others while tending my own creative flame. I am empowered by my passion for life. Now we're going to go on and connect to an activation for the third chakra, where we're going to learn how to connect with our purpose as well as rebalancing our power. And this is a solar plexus activation. This mudra shape on the screen now is held just in front of the area connected to that solar plexus area of your body, in front of your belly button, navel, that center there. And basically you're crossing one thumb over the other. If you're a female, I would like you to have your right thumb on top. If you are male, I would like you to have your left thumb on top. And the rest of your fingertips are joined up, connected at the top there, like you see in the image, with the fingertips pointed away from you, and the wrists just a little open and pretty close to your solar plexus area. It could even be touching your abdomen there. Make sure, again, that your shoulders stay very relaxed. And here are some companion affirmations to think or speak or hear while you are holding this solar plexus activating mudra. I am worthy of my own self-acceptance, and I love myself. I value who I am. I accept responsibility for all of my decisions. I am the prime decision maker in my life. I treat myself with respect. I reclaim my power now. Now we're going to take this work and we're going to go ahead and do this final mudra, where if you are female, you're going to have your left hand on top, thumb pad connected to the point, the very tip of your index finger, the other three fingers more outstretched. Reach this shape in on the center line of your heart center with your left hand if you're a woman. Make this same shape and come here with your right hand if you're a man. And the same shape again with the other hand, only the other hand, whichever hand that is for you, is outstretched a little bit away from just below your abdomen on your body. This is the heart chakra activation. And let's go through these affirmations while you're holding this mudra. Love fills my heart with joy. I am at one with all life. I share and accept love with all who give and receive it. Love is who I am. I can love freely and unconditionally. I choose to love. I trust in love. I connect through love. Now let's go ahead and do the energy connection session from the Zodiac Spread guidebook, which is a companion guidebook in the Sacred Year course. But we're going to go straight to the Aries activation, and we're going to do this activation. You'll also see some slides here of the Emperor, which is the tarot card I was talking about earlier from various tarot decks, and the affirmations that we will be saying here for the Aries activation are affirmations that also help with the vibrations associated with the Emperor as an archetypal experience. What I want you to do now, if at all possible, is stand up. And then what you're going to do once you're standing and your feet are pretty grounded and you're standing in a comfortable and upright position, but fairly relaxed at the same time, standing tall, is you're going to place the thumbs of both hands over the nails of the index finger. So instead of the index finger's tip touching the pad, like in the last activation we did, now you're going to place the thumbs over the top of the nail of the index finger on both hands. And then you're going to stretch both your arms straight out to both sides. Now, with your other fingers pointed outward, you're going to trace circles. You're going to start making circles. So basically you're circling your shoulder joint. Trace these circles in two vertical planes about the size of your head. So you're making circles about the size of your head going from front all the way to back through the top and then down to the bottom, back up to the front. So this is the direction that the circles are going in, kind of almost backstroking for a little while. And then after we repeat both the affirmations on this screen twice through, we're going to go ahead and reverse the direction of these circles that you're making. See if you can keep your shoulders very loose while you're making these backstroking circles. And then when I say to reverse directions, I mean to start making circles going forward instead of this. For now, let's just make these little circles, and I'll repeat these affirmations both once through. I step into my authority with maturity and reverence to build a foundation for good. This month, I will focus on how I am being called to lead and begin new endeavors. I believe in my abilities. Okay. Focus on your breathing, make sure it's long and deep and even and very refreshing, and switch up the directions of those circles now, and we'll go through those activation affirmations one more time. I step into my authority with maturity and reverence to build a foundation for good. This month, I will focus on how I am being called to lead and begin new endeavors. I believe in my abilities. ahead and relax your hands down into your lap. You can take a seat if you would like, as long as you can keep a fairly upright spine, relax shoulders, long, deep, even breath. Begin to sense how you're feeling, if you notice any change in the energetic flows in your body, and gently close your eyes. I'm going to go over the affirmation for the Two of Wands, the corresponding minor arcana card associated with the next 10 days or so for you. And I'll go through it twice here with you to conclude our energy activation session today. I discover that my highest perspective empowers me and helps me survey all my best creative ideas, bringing passion into my life. Once more through. I discover that my highest perspective empowers me and helps me survey all my best creative ideas, bringing passion into my life. I have companion workbooks and guidebooks for several courses that you may have seen me drawing from to put together the activation session that you did today. And in a lot of the work, we take the energetics that we find here and we deepen our understanding of those energetics in terms of the connecting archetypal experiences that we're actually empowering when we do this vibrational work. The package includes access to some materials from the Chakra Intuition System, the Sacred Year course, the Healing with the Archetypes course, along with a personal reading from me directly with you. It also includes some archetype analysis where we find out what your specific destiny keys within the 78 keys associated with these tarot vibrations, which ones are specific to you. There's only a few, usually between 1 and 4, and we find all of that level of connection out for you too in some assessments. This package today, which is only going to be $47, you actually save over $499 on everything that we're going to be putting into this package for you. My way of saying Happy New Year, Happy Equinox, Happy Aries, and the beginning of the natural world's new year. Thank you so much for joining me today. Check out that package if you have time. I think you'll enjoy what's in there, and I'd love to see you in further courses and classes and readings. Have a great week now.